I think you mentioned that Aristotle is your second favorite
Yeah, I
philosopher.
think that's right.
So, what are some of the things that you draw from Aristotle that maybe you'll incorporate into your own work?
Well, it's mainly in let's say Nicomachean ethics.
Mm.
Uh, though there's another ethics edited by another one of his sons, which is much less popular.
Oh,
Eudemian ethics. Uh, well, it's the idea of something that you poo-pooed, as I recall, namely the idea of the median, something in the middle, as being better than either extreme. In other words, miserliness versus super generosity are the extremes, and the median in this case would be modest, modest generosity, but generosity to people who deserve it, things like that sort. So that's one of the major themes in Aristotle's Nicomachean, you know what it is. And yeah, and he has a long section on friendship. What he does not have, in his ethic, is the idea of universality. In other words, he wants to support the welfare of the Greeks, who are constantly at war with each other, of course. But he never gets to the concept of universal universal political system or
huh.
universal respect of people for each other.
That's interesting that he was the teacher for Alexander the Great, because I guess Alexander the Great really was trying to kind of at least conquer everything,
Yeah.
um, if not unify everything.
Well, I mean, the reason he became that tutor was that Aristotle's father was an important court figure,
Oh,
I think, in medicine. So, yeah, no, that's important. And toward the end of his life, he the 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 city of Athens turned against him.
oh.
So he decided to leave Athens with the comment, we should not let them sin twice against philosophy, referring, of course, to Socrates.
I guess that means he also wasn't convinced by Socrates' arguments for staying.
Yes, sir, that's right. He was not convinced by that. So he said, so he moved to Asia Minor, somewhere
Oh,
in there. So that, and he died shortly after that anyway. I
oh,
mean, I think he died at age 62.
oh, okay.
So, but I admire his wide range of knowledge, his metaphysics, uh, the concept of causation. Um, he's he's one of the founders of logic.
Sure.
Although I think the syllogism, but it was here comes somebody.
Oh
This
yeah.
the syllogism is completely inadequate as logic. I mean, you can't use it to derive the simplest theorem in Euclid,
Yeah.
but somehow or other people overlooked that, and they thought that if you twisted it around enough, you could get Euclid out of it. And the real advance in logic had to wait 2,500 years till Frege.